Have you ever stuck in a situation like Arjuna? Who comes to your mind to seek help during such situations? Arjuna approached Lord Krishna for help, which led to the creation of the ancient user manual for life Bhagavadgita that guide us in every situation of life. Let's dive into it to transform ourselves. The dilemma of duty, dharma. Arjuna is overcome with grief and moral confusion at the prospect of fighting his family and teachers. This sets the stage for Krishna's instruction. The eternal soul. Krishna begins his teaching by explaining the eternal nature of the soul, Atman, which is separate from the temporary body. He introduces karma yoga, urging Arjuna to perform his duty as a warrior without attachment to success or failure. Selfless action emphasizes that action is inevitable and necessary. One must act according to their duty, dharma, without desiring the results, as a selfless service or sacrifice. Divine knowledge or the avatar discusses the tradition of knowledge, the recurring appearance of God to re-establish righteousness, and the importance of receiving knowledge from a qualified teacher. Action in renunciation reconciles the path of renunciation, sannyasa, and action, karma yoga, concluding that selfless action is superior and leads to the same result, inner peace and freedom from bondage. Control of the mind details the practice of meditation, dhyana. The mind is taught to be both one's best friend and worst enemy. Through persistent practice and detachment, the mind can be controlled for ultimate realization. The two natures of God describes God's universal nature, the material energy, Prakriti, and the superior spiritual energy, the living entities. Krishna declares himself as the source of everything. Death, rebirth, and liberation focuses on the state of consciousness at the time of death and the goal of attaining the supreme, the ultimate, imperishable reality, Brahman. The confidential glories reveals the most confidential knowledge of the supreme, stressing that everything rests in God, but God remains aloof. Emphasizes the power of simple, pure devotion, bhakti. Divine manifestations. Krishna describes his infinite opulence and glories, vibhutis, as the source and essence of all magnificent, powerful, or beautiful things in the universe. The cosmic revelation. Arjuna is granted the divine vision to see Krishna's terrifying and glorious universal form, Vishwarupa, confirming Krishna's identity as the supreme being and the ultimate cosmic force. The path of love declares Bhakti Yoga, loving devotion, as the highest and easiest path to attain God, emphasizing qualities of a true devotee such as non-enmity, equanimity, and contentment. Matter and spirit explains the distinction between the field and the knower of the field, and the nature of true knowledge. The three modes of nature details the influence of the three qualities of material nature, sattva, goodness, rajas, passion, and tamas, ignorance, and the process of transcending them. The root of existence describes the world as an inverted Ashwatha tree, whose roots are in the supreme. It differentiates between the perishable, the imperishable, and the supreme person, Purushottama. Divine vs demonic qualities contrasts the divine qualities leading to liberation with the demonic qualities leading to bondage, urging Arjuna to cultivate the former. The threefold faith explains how faith, food, sacrifice, austerity, and charity are classified according to the three gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. The supreme conclusion. This chapter summarizes the entire teaching, emphasizing that true renunciation, sannyasa, is the relinquishing of attachment to results. Krishna gives his final, most confidential instruction: surrender completely to him, assuring liberation.
Like and subscribe to Little Guru's Vedic Gurukul for more such videos.